हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय स्ट्रीम वंस अगेन। आप सभी का मेरे स्ट्रीम पे स्वागत है। क्या हाल चाल दोस्तों। तो आज हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे पार्ट 8 जो कि असिस्टेंट क्रेड वैल्हला है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं, लेट्स गो।
No, find me.
That?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them...
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks. All were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not...
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not...
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan?
It does.
Good. Return to your homes in peace.
It's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and...
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
Randvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived.
From Fulke.
It is there on the table.
Fulke is with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hyde...
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given...
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but note Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I...
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well, consider...
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge.
Petra, good day. I do not have the time right now, but I will return. Yeah!
I've never heard tell of any river champion. Not sure what to make of that. But you're well.
Sunniva, and stranger, what brings you to our shores?
Vaughn and his crew claim.
If you wish to join us, we only ask for hard work and loyalty.
Wouldn't say no to it either.
It is good to meet you, Eivor. But we know secret route of England's coasts, where you will find a wealth of resources for Ravensthorpe.
You seek to share them with us. Why?
When the table is laden with too great a... Let me show you. I will take you out on a raid. Once we repair our ship.
I appreciate the offer, and accept it. And how do you judge our dog?
Ah, now that... Are you ready to set sail?
I'm ready. On to the raid.
We will use my crew for the... later. You are welcome to send your own yoms. This river does not appear on many maps. Few know how to navigate it. I have been learning its currents. An old friend said it was a smuggling route for Roman traders. She claimed it was useful in hiding their tracks. In fact, it was so well hidden, you could raid your very neighbors and they would never know it was you. Something to think about. Look, there! Villages! Not hoarders of wealth, mind you, but well worth the trouble if you're seeking rations for the crew.
Sail down!
Remember, my crew is like a pack of trained wolves. They will respond to your orders.
Friars might hide you.
Smell silver here!
Seems to be everything. We should return to the ship.
Back to the ship!
I've had tougher fights in taverns.
Well, stay alert. The smoke from the flames will alert camps downriver. The fighting will get tougher as we go.
Mass down! Raise the mast!
Hey, what are you doing?
Need to row our way out.
Run up the sail!
There! Military camp. You will find foreign supplies and even gear if you're lucky. They will put up a fight, but so be it, yeah?
Battle! Hey, come here! Give me a hand over here!
This is worth taking!
Hey!
That looks valuable. I should take it back to the settlement.
We're done here. Come on! I thought you were a fighter, yet you didn't join the battle. Biding your time for bigger fights?
More of a odd, isn't it? A raider who doesn't raid. Turns out, spending years getting damn near chopped in half leaves you with enough aches and stiff muscles to keep you bolt bound. Now come, let us go.
Hey! Can't do this alone.
Must be gold or silver here.
I don't know about you, but I am ready to return to Ravenstone. Let the crew know when you are ready.
Send them to pieces! We feed the raven this day! What's got into you?
An injured...
That was invigorating. And as lucrative as I promised ya. Think we have got enough supplies here.
Something like what?
A place to stay where we can stretch out.
You know ADAS?
I know of...
I see. Well...
Welcome to the Jomsviking Hall. Come here to hire more Jomsviking for you.
What in the nine yards was that? I need your eyes, my friend.
Eivor!
Is this feast ready to begin?
Just say the word.
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat.
You Norse may have us Franks on the back.
If it makes me drunk, I'm glad to drink it.
Are there no standards anymore?
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia.
So you've traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Heminger, Guthrum. Paris itself is set.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you on your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toga?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Frank.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat. And with this combined strength, he killed my father and wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. But we have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not...
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Siegfried, prepares to siege Paris and our longships will grow heavy.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people.
Do you see reason now?
If the Mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfried she mentioned. He rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if he will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
Then I will be mindful of who I kill and who I...
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready?
Enough.
You will? I promise you will not...
Thank you.
To ale. Toka says to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia. Pierre.
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
I'm ready. Francia, the land of Charlemagne and the bitter prize of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Welcome to Francia!
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us?
Believe me, Wolf-Kissed, you will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
The Mad King did this.
We all had a part in it.
Gods. This is what he would bring to Ravenstorm.
It is. We are almost there, but we cannot take the longship around Paris as the Franks' bridges block the way. Our village is inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow us.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this.
I will finish unloading.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor. There is...
Mount up. The ride is not long. How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to lead one day. But I failed even this.
The failure was not all yours, Tuka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters? Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
Sunan, guide me.
Scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
That Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight. Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people. You might have to lead sooner than you expect, Toga.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there. It is strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army. Welcome to Milan. We should find Siegfried.
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Ah yes, he will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist. It is where he begins most days. This way.
Go, Sunan.
Our burial grounds. Sinrik, my father, lies there, with the others. We should go.
There's something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land. Or would be if it was not filled with Franks. There is Siegfried. You go ahead. He may not be happy to see me return with so few allies.
I will not rest, brother.
Siegfried.
You came, wolf-kissed. Good.
You knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with...
It is our way.
But it is not their way. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
I know of blood debt and vengeance. When the time comes, Siegfried.
Good. 'Tis as I hoped. Now we will feast. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The God of Vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
You placed a carving at Sinrik's grave.
Sinrik won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It is Eikthirni, who watches over Odin's hall in Valhalla. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris. We will fill our war chest with silver and our...
This is not just about silver, Torka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels.
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed, he freed...
Really? That does not sound glorious.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him. Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfred's head, and that one as well. Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Bishop Engelwin. This is a good night.
Oh shit. The guards here are vigilant. Horses give them advantage, but it will not be enough.
Not fast enough.
You don't grant me space! Where did Engelwin go?
Siegfried, wait! What did he say to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where is Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Sinrik.
Yes, his sword brother. And your father.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe. If we take Paris, many of their soldiers will die. Charles knows that. The threat of it will force him to negotiate.
That oath-breaking coward will never meet you.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice.
I will meet Siegfried there and return when Engelwin is dead.
Eivor, over here.
Wolfkid! Here! How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She is still at Milan, looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwin, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwin, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, Wolf-Kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king, drumming up support for his army.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter...
Self-important as always. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin, and to do that, the answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these... people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates! And what does he...
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your...
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Milan guarded long. 3 guards. Insulting. I will deal with them, while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church.
As you would?
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my own way.
Count Odo is the protector of Paris, the king's man, and he has told you the truth.
Bread or coin?
Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful word. What can I get you?
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop? I can tell you he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sack. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here.
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. I'd send...
Thanks for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
Wine loosens lips as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something that will get me into the church. I could look for the scribe at the Plague District. I'll see if some... I could look for the scribe at the Plague District. I'll see...
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her, my daughter. She's gone.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. What did you say?
I could look for the scribe at the Plague District. I'll see if someone here knows something more. That is two good leads.
Well, not me. My cup isn't empty yet.
Bread or coin?
For a servant of God. He has a terrible temper.
¿Y bien?
I will see you later, friend.
Bien y rentre.
The guards are heavily armed. I should be careful here.
The tires are...
Shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
With the other matter.
They have not returned yet, father.
What? It has been hours. If they are in the cups at the tavern again, it will be their heads. See they report to me as soon as they return.
The bishop's very keen to know the matter has been dealt with. Now back to your duties.
The church appears closed.
It's the plague. We're still receiving tithes, however. God will receive your offering to Northerner.
There must be a way I can get in.
Only those on urgent business for the bishop may pass.
I could be in such business.
If you were, you'd have mentioned the watchword. But you haven't, so you aren't. Come back once the plague has passed.
Did you hear? He was talking about deliverance again.
Allez, avancez! Usually about offerings. You would think God himself was...
Shh, don't say such things. You'll be taken for a heretic and sent for deliverance yourself.
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. It is with England.
Yes.
I could take your place and see England for you. Then you could leave. Tell me...
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down...
Give me a robe.
My robe? But they gave me one, but I didn't put it on. I left it somewhere around here.
I will find it and take your place. You should leave now before they call for you.
Yes. Yes, you're right. As soon as my nerves settle, I'll... It can't be right. Bishop Engelwin didn't say anything about this. So why are they screaming? What do they do?
Deliverance is... It sounds grim. I need to find Bishop Engelman. Do you know where he is?
If you are here for deliverance, you have a long wait. My brother has been upstairs waiting for hours now.
What is behind this door that it needs a guard?
This is private. Only those appropriately robed are admitted beyond this point. Return to the main area of the church. That seems a lot of money. But I shouldn't have looked.
What is behind this door that it needs a guard?
This is private. That seems a lot of money. But I shouldn't have looked. The bishop and the Bellatores serve God. That's the end of it.
Welcome, traveler.
Your eyes are covered, yet you see me.
Justice and innocence are both blind, yet see more clearly for it. Find them, light in the treasures of God. God is light, and in Him is no darkness at all. The way through darkness to your deliverance is clear when it is lit by God.
It is a riddle. The way to deliverance. That was me in Engelman. That is one. The nun said lights. There must be another.
What? Jesus. gods light the way. Without them, we are blind. Naked you came from your mother's womb, and naked you will return. Enter here.
Another soul for the day of judgment. All thy judgments are just. Amen. Only those who know God can truly know beauty. And to truly know God, we must suffer. This is a paradox, and is itself beautiful.
He had a key and a strange crest on him. I should find a way out of here quickly before he is discovered. That bishop's mind was afflicted by a strangeness I do not understand. He held the crest and the key. I should look around for what it unlocks. This is a lot of wealth. Englewen would make a good raider. Letter is addressed to Charles and tells of the attack on Miller. It was to be sent this night to a brothel in the tavern. The king must be there now. This is a strange symbol. It must have some meaning. Now this is new.
Tavern Keep. I'm looking for some company.
Northerner. A strapping youth like you has appetites of equal measure, I'm sure. And any other time, I'd be happy to help.
Why not now?
It's locked off. A special visitor.
Perhaps silver will help.
You know, it just might. You're not going to get in the front door.
Go on.
That big tree.
Is any visitor really so important that you would refuse honest custom?
That's a reasonable question. One which I can't answer for the sake of my head. Which is an answer of sorts, if you think on it.
I would really like to change your mind.
If your need is that.
My thanks.
Where does it lead? Now to find the king.
Yes, my holy queen. You are sinner and saint. My confessor. And my lover. How...
Not an enemy. Not yet. I am Eivor of the Raven clan in England.
Flesh and blood. A northerner, by the look of... Why do you disturb me? Where are my guards?
Your guards are not coming. Your bishop will not be joining us either.
What is it you want?
Your soldiers strike at Norse villages. Their attacks grow more common by the day. You make war against us, without cause.
Without cause? This is my land. A kingdom established by God. You are invaders and devils, a scourge I am called to cleanse. My cause is God himself.
War is uncertain and dangerous. Often begins in one place, only to end unfavorably in another.
War is war. But you mean England?
I came to make an agreement to save many necks. Perhaps even your own.
You murder your way into another land. I am a king. You are a godless invader. Who are you to parley with me?
I am one who might have killed you already, yet you live.
Perhaps this is opportune. What do you think? Could it work? It might work. There is something.
A deal within a deal. How like a king. What is this task?
My queen, Richardis, has been taken. I want her returned to me.
I assume I must first find her. You do not seem overly troubled by her absence.
Marriage for kings is more often a matter of politics than of... And you can be certain. I want her safe return.
If I do this, you will agree to leave England in peace.
Peace? That is a strange word in the mouth of an invader. But again, you presume too much. Do this, and you will have earned a place at the negotiation table.
When we next meet, it will be with your queen, to discuss your ambitions for England.
As you say, Diable.
Wolf-Kissed, you were gone over long. We've had trouble.
Engelwin is dead. Though there's a sickness in these Franks, I do not understand.
That is very good. It is as I told you. You see now why it is pointless to try to deal with them.
Yet I must.
You met with their king. Do you make yourself my enemy now? Toka failed to bring me any but you, and now you'll defy me.
I had to act or miss the opportunity. I did not mean to defy you.
Yet you have, and while you did, we were attacked, and...
Why? What has happened?
You will see what it is you are so eager to...
Come with me, Wolf-Kissed. You remember our missing watch? While you and Siegfried went after Engelwin, I searched for them. But they were gone. After the second attack, we found them.
What do you mean? Where were they?
Come and see. Look.
These wounds were not made by the sword, or by animals.
It is the Franks. You said yourself, there is a sickness in them. There is no honor in what they do. These were my friends.
I have seen this before. People disappear sometimes. When they return, they are like this.
Toka, I need your help. Charles asked me to find his queen. If I can, I might stop this sickness reaching England.
The Queen was at Evreux yesterday, in the company of priests. You will find her there. You think all I do is drink wine and bed handsome men and beautiful women? Merde. I have eyes all over Francia. And some of those things I must... When you are ready, Eivor, come and see me. I have a proposal for you.
Siegfried is right, Wolf-Kissed. Even with this proof of the Franks' cowardice before you, you still want to bargain with them? I will not go against my uncle. I am sorry. I cannot help you in this.
You're right. Your duty is to your own clan, Toka. My duty is to mine. It is why I came to Francia. I will go to Evreux alone.
When you are done in Evreux, meet us at our forward camp, west of Paris. We have a siege to...
To keep Charles's armies from England, I must find his queen. That is where I must go.
Sure! Sure! Go! Yeah! I need your eyes, my friend.
Husband, what are you doing? We're going to miss Little Mother if you don't hurry yourself.
They're gathering for something.
Is that the time? The service with Little Mother is about. I have to hurry.
We are all sinners. Not one of us is pure. We all will answer to God, and so we...
What do you see, Sunan?
We are all sinners. Not one of us is pure. We are all sinners. Not one of us is pure. We all will answer to God, and so we all must seek deliverance by the grace of... ready to begin. Make your way to this...
They're gathering somewhere. They might know something about the Queen.
Tabas en feli solo tumuit armis venit
Anda militar nidri varu mascar sem smugus kit. Vertöstumat skaf.
Egres tristes. E non cupidum eorum.
Find a seat where you can. Little Mother will soon begin.
The dark waters covered me. Then his holy light came and oh, the glory of his brightness. You will recall the miracle of Santorinus, how he raised the burned girl back to life. As a child, I too was burned and near to death. Time could not corrupt the saint's holy body. He touched me so that now I might touch you.
Loki himself could not tell a better story.
God is light. But what have you done in his light? The devil has hold of your thoughts, your hearts, your very bodies. No one is safe. Whether choose this day whom you will serve, for judgment is coming. And with it comes either deliverance or damnation. Let us pray.
Gone. This little mother knows something about the Queen. I need to find her.
Have you seen...
You're troubled.
It's my husband. He went for deliverance and hasn't come back. It's been days. Oh.
Tell me about deliverance.
My husband was going to leave me, but he loves me. The devil got into him somehow. We sent him to Aquila for a deliverance ritual.
The rituals happen at Aquila.
Yes. Little Mother has a sanctum there.
I think you should prepare for the worst, and pray to your God for the best. I should go to Aquila, where rituals are being done. See if anyone there knows where to...
To a subplant!
Tavern Keep. I'm new here. Can you tell me about Little Mother?
Oh, deliverance rituals are all these drunkards talk about. Isn't that right, Bastien? You loudmouth shot. Take a seat, Northerner. Bastien's buying, and he'll tell you all about it. Right, Bastien?
That's me, all right. Bastien's a loudmouth. Bastien's a drunk. And let's not forget, Bastien's a drink buyer, eh, Bark? You have us at an advantage, Northerner. Where do you hail from?
I just got in from Milan.
Milan? You're not one of Siegfried's, are you?
I'm just passing through, friend.
Do not go through Aquila. That's where they take the poor fools for deliverance. They might take you too.
Tell me about Little Mother and her deliverance rituals.
I can tell you it's a lot of extra work for us. Since she got her special prisoner, it's worse. Shh! Bastien, we can't speak of God's business.
A special prisoner.
Someone close to the king, they say. A woman, no less.
Mon Dieu, Bastien!
Ah, but we cannot speak of that, lest God hears us. Drink up, my friends! Bastien is buying!
Day and night, I barely get...
Go!
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Be wise to cover up. The less attention I draw, the easier it will be to find the Queen. Something nearby.
Go, my eyes.
There's a smell of blood amongst the dust, and a taste of iron in my tongue. A Christian sarcophagus. Most are ancient. This one is new.
no matter what the Bellatores say. Surely little mother won't hurt her. It
The knife is well made, but the edge is dull. It would not cut easily. I need to dip it in the blood.
Oh, you startled me. You are one of the new assistants? Good. That is good.
Yes, I have been sent to help.
You've picked a bad time. They have the Queen in there. It doesn't seem right. I don't think I can do it.
I will. Tell me what to do.
Really? Okay. Little Mother needs her knife dipped in sacrificial blood. It is on the table. Then, you must take it to her.
All right. I'll prepare the knife and take it to Little Mother. You stay here.
Deliverance seems to come at a high price. The knife is covered with the blood. I can use it to get close to Little Mother while keeping the Queen safe. If I attack openly, they could kill the Queen. I need to find a way to get close to her.
This is not the work of God. You know the scriptures, Euphrasia. Where do they instruct you to do such things?
My instruction comes from God, as you will soon see.
That is the Queen. She's being held by Little Mother. Those are her elite guards. Best not to try to take them head on. Maybe I can find a way to distract them.
We have the Queen herself. Who would have thought we could reach her so soon? Where is my assistant? I cannot begin without my knife.
When my assistant returns with my knife, your deliverance will begin.
Down!
I will surely deliver thee, because thou hast put thy trust in me. I am sorry she had to die. Your methods are uncompromising, but your coming was God's doing. You are a northerner, aren't you?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan, and I'm not here because of any god. I'm here because your husband, the king, sent me.
Charles sent you for me?
There's no time. We have to find a way out before we are discovered.
I know a way. Follow me. I did not thank you for rescuing me. It was a brave thing to do.
It was not bravery. I'm only here because I have an agreement with Charles to return you to rats.
The plague brought them. The villagers have no shortage of food here.
The area safer for a time. Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Oh, we are blocked in.
The wall's weak.
Been used by God today. Do not doubt it. But I have to go now. There is somewhere I must be.
It was not your God who freed you. It was me. And I did it only to return you to your husband. That is where we are going.
You think because you did something it was not God? God used a donkey once. He can use anyone. Even you.
Nevertheless, I'm taking you to Charles.
It is not me Charles wants. I can trust you. I know it. I perceive God working something strange through you. I will show you what Charles seeks.
You could be trying to deceive me.
Yes, I suppose I could. But I am not. Do you really not see the strangeness in all this? That it must be God? I like you, Eivor. I can see why God chose you.
I mean to bargain with your husband, the king. But he is a complicated man.
You're being diplomatic. Charles was not always as he is now. When he was a boy, he fell into fits of madness. His keepers believed him possessed. And put him through a ritual. His conversion afterwards was sincere, though he gained a terrible fear of fire. When we met, he was honorable and pious.
You sound proud of Charles. You loved him.
Do I? Yes, in a way. But we have never been a normal husband and wife, in private.
Does he not love you?
It is not him. I could never be what he needed. But he is a man and found solace elsewhere. Often.
The nun, little mother, was going to kill you.
Perhaps. Her deliverance rituals were brutal and cruel.
Few survived. Euphrasia belonged to a secret group that believes Francia has fallen into apostasy. She thought me possessed.
The Bishop Engelwin was part of this group, I think.
You know of Engelwin? Yes. They call themselves Bellatores Dei, God's warriors. And there are one of them. We have arrived. There is Bernard.
You've brought me all this way to see a child.
Yes. Charles has a son. Little bear.
Richardis! You're safe!
God protects me. Bernard, this is Eivor, a friend. Go now and wash yourself. You've got more color on your shirt than on the canvas.
He's better than many I've seen. Did you teach him?
I do not have that gift. He got the ability from his mother.
Bernard is not your son.
How could he be? Yet I love him as if he was. As I said, Charles and I were never that way. But he is a man and a king. Naturally, he found other places to satisfy.
You're hiding the boy from his father.
Charles wants Bernard to succeed him to the throne. And Bernard wants nothing else but to please his father. That is why I must keep Bernard from him.
My agreement with Charles was only to return with you. The child need not be involved.
And I will not let him be. I must leave again for a while. When I return, I want to hear your Latin verbs.
I know you're going to see father without me. I'm not stupid, you know.
By keeping Bernard from Charles, you hope to prevent him becoming king.
You misunderstand me, Eivor. Bernard must assume the throne for the good of Francia. You see what Charles has become. Bernard is young, but will make a good ruler. One that will be more sympathetic to your people, also.
If Charles wants the child, he will not be pleased to see you without him.
I hope that is not true. Charles knows the Bellatores took me. He would be concerned. We have not been on good terms lately. But he sent you to free me. But to be reconciled. That bear is wounded.
Wait. If it is wounded, it is dangerous.
It is all right. Shh. What have you done to yourself? There. God is with you. Be more careful now. Off you go. They are noble animals. She had given up. She is all right now. Thanks to God.
Are all bears so tame in Francia?
All of God's beasts respond to love, Eivor. Even more so when they are hurt. In that they are not so different to people.
You have the gift with beasts. But you're speaking of Charles now. You think the same is true even of him?
Especially of him. We are here.
Yeah!
Charles' camp.
I fulfilled our agreement. Here's your wife, the Queen. She is unharmed.
Charles.
My dear wife, finally, you appear before me.
You are still angry. It is for nothing, Charles. I have been as faithful to you as I have been to God. I am sorry for taking...
Ah, yes, my son. I thought by finding you, I would find him, but I do not see him. Where is Bernard?
Safe.
Do you remember the night we met? I've never forgotten it. The sky was clear, and the night of our wedding, you were in white. All how lucky to take a wife who fell so easily into another's bed.
Charles, no.
To our marriage.
We had a deal.
Do not be concerned about Bernard, Richardis. He is my son. Without your interference, he will find me.
You lied to me.
I did not lie, Diable. I said God would make it so. And so he has.
Take care of the guards. Stay hidden.
You. Stop now!
Press! No letter! Nothing like a good trampoline. Die! You can't. Watch for any tricks.
Bonjour!
Nothing like a good trampling. Shut up! Shut up! You can't run! Damn you!
On the right! Courage! We have this!
Oh, satisfying!
Almost finished. Hey! Stop there!
Kings. Always saying what they do not mean, to get what they do not say they want.
I failed to mention everything about Charles. I'm sorry.
He believes you to be unfaithful.
There is no end to his
Yes. Now Paris will fall. Charles has made certain of that.
Don't despise Charles.
I do not share your faith in your God or your...
Thank you. That is a high compliment. Now, I must find Bernard.
I must go meet Siegfried at the forward camp in Paris.
God exalts the humble.
I need to clothe myself here.
Sure! Go, Sunan.
I will take 3 Paris mansions.
We know you agree.
You're late to the feast.
Oh, it's hot. Berserkia shouldn't dry.
Longships on the shore. As beautiful as swans.
More like wolves circling for the kill.
True. This is no raid. When we get inside those walls, what happens, Eivor?
You have fought before.
Yes, but when the wind is right...
There need not be a slaughter.
Tell this to Siegfried.
Tell me what?
We're here. They see our strength. Let them give up their silver, sign the treaties, and we sail home.
To gain fame and wealth...
Count Odo leads the Franks in Paris, yes?
Aye, he defends the city and draws other nobles to come.
I can talk to this Odo.
No.
The High One says, 'tis better to live than to...
Quote the Old Father at me. I shall burn Paris, with or without you.
You have lost thanes enough. Would you rule a wasteland?
Go then. Talk Count Odo out of his silver, if you can.
I will at that. Toka.
You might pick up his trail at Poncesera, but go with stealth.
And Eivor, this Odo is no willow reed. He doesn't...
तो चलो गाइस आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं कल, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, गुड नाइट, लव यू ऑल गाइस, बाय बाय, चलो कल मिलेंगे।
My head in my hands, listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've read views, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. I've read views, that's on you.